When someone you know goes through a breakup, it's always a tough time. Surprisingly, celebrity splits can impact us almost as much as when it happens to one of our own friends, especially when we follow their journeys and love stories so closely. It's like we're part of their world. Well, today we're about to enter that world once again as we look back at the most shocking celebrity breakups of 2023. But before we get into it, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell for unmissable celebrity updates. Let's start with Lupita Nyong'o and Selema Masekela. Their love story began when Masekela tweeted this hypothetical scenario. Imagine, just for fun, you're sitting behind Lupita Nyong'o on a plane. What would be your icebreaker? Whatever the people suggested, it worked! In December 2022, the two flaunted their affection for each other with matching Instagram posts, only to delete them later. It seemed as though the two were an item. They later came out claiming they just had a great bond. Yeah, we've heard that story before. And it wasn't long after until they went official. Unfortunately, this didn't last as fans noticed Lupita Nyong'o had removed all traces of Masekela from her social media pages. The real shocker arrived on October 19th as Nyong'o confirmed their breakup. She poured her heart out in a long message on Instagram. The actress said, "I need to be honest and tell everyone that I can't trust this person anymore." It seems as though their relationship was hit hard by lies and deceit. Many thought that Lupita would take some time for herself to heal, but new pictures emerged soon after showing Nyong'o hanging out with Joshua Jackson, who happens to be Jodie Turner-Smith's ex-husband. And we know that man loves his sisters. They were spotted at a Janelle Monáe concert in Los Angeles, which had people wondering if a new love story was brewing. While no one has spilled the tea on what's going on yet, they both have come out and said that they were a part of a big group and have known each other for years. Whatever the story is, we do know that the Canadian actor loves him some chocolate. So, the big question is, what's next for Lupita? We're all eager to find out. July 2023 turned out to be a real heartache month for celebrity couples, but the most heartbreaking of them all had to be Sofia Vergara and Joe Manganiello. They look so good together. They first met at the White House Correspondents Association dinner in May 2014. At that time, Vergara was engaged to Nick Loeb, but sparks flew when Manganiello couldn't take his eyes off of her. He later described it as a zen moment, but made it clear that he wasn't trying to chase someone who was already taken. His wishes were granted when Vergara ended her engagement, and in June 2014, Vergara and Manganiello had their first date. Just a year later, on November 22, 2015, they tied the knot. Fast forward 7 years and rumors about their breakup started swirling. Vergara was spotted in Italy without her wedding ring. Sources said they had been growing apart and arguing about little things. On July 17th, the couple sadly announced they were getting a divorce.
I called her up and I said, "Hey, let's go out."
2 days later, Manganiello filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas became friends through mutuals in 2016, but eventually became closer. For the most part, their love story was kept away from the public eye, but that didn't last long. At a concert in Rotterdam in 2016, the two were spotted cuddling and kissing. It wasn't long until they got engaged and shared an official wedding photo as Mr. and Mrs. Jonas. But things took a turn years later when Sophie started attending events without Joe, sparking breakup rumors. The speculation eventually led to a joint statement from both on September 6th, confirming their separation after 4 years of marriage. "After 4 happy years of marriage, we agreed to end our marriage peacefully. People have been guessing why, but we both decided on this together. We hope everyone can understand and give us the space and privacy we need, especially for our kids." Joe filed for divorce in Miami-Dade County, Florida, citing irreconcilable differences as they had different lifestyles. An insider said that Sophie likes to party and Joe prefers to stay home. She was even seen kissing another man recently, to Joe's disdain. Moreover, there were claims that she was an absent mother due to her partying habits. In the end, they mutually decided to part ways and requested privacy for themselves and their children as they finalized their divorce. On to the Princess of Pop. Britney Spears and Sam Asghari had one roller coaster of a relationship. These two lovebirds met back in 2016 on the set of Britney's Slumber Party video, and it was like a fairy tale. They were smitten from day one, exchanged numbers, and by January 2017, they went official. Fast forward to June 9, 2022, and they both said "I do" at the altar. It seemed like a match made in heaven. I mean, the whole world was celebrating their love story. Not too long after, eagle-eyed fans noticed they weren't wearing their wedding rings. Cue the gossip mill. Sam said it was due to movie work, not trouble in paradise. But there's always a but in these stories. Rumors persisted. Multiple sources spilled the tea on their breakup, with Sam eventually filing for divorce. Allegations of cheating and a nuclear argument were in the mix. And guess what? Shortly after, Sam confirmed the split on Instagram by writing this: "After 6 years of love and commitment to each other, my wife and I have decided to end our journey together. We will hold on to the love and respect we have for each other, and I wish her the best always," he continued, adding a casual "happens." The family business star acknowledged that asking for privacy seems ridiculous, so he is asking for everyone, including the media, to be kind and thoughtful. And sadly, that was that. Taylor Swift is one of the biggest pop stars on the planet, so it's only natural that the whole world pays attention to her love life. After her 6-year relationship with actor Joe Alwyn, she rekindled an old flame. On May 3rd, rumors circulated about Taylor and Matty Healy, the singer of the 1975, whom she was romantically linked to back in December 2014. Sources shared that Taylor had a crush on Matty, but hesitated to jump into a new relationship so soon after her March breakup with Alwyn. While Taylor and Matty didn't confirm their 2023 romance, they were spotted holding hands and kissing in New York City on May 11th. But by June 5th, the story took a U-turn. Sources reported their breakup, blaming busy schedules and compatibility issues. Taylor's friends weren't shocked, given her recent long-term relationship. Love can be a tricky maze. These two lovers made their romance official in July 2021 and enjoyed a sweet honeymoon period. They were all over the place, enjoying life as a couple. From Paris trips for Fashion Week to celebrating Gigi Hadid's 27th birthday in April 2022 in the Big Apple, they were living the dream. But after nearly 2 years, their love train hit the brakes. They'd split a few months earlier in the spring, but nobody had spilled the tea until now. The reason for their breakup? Word is Bella needed some medical TLC, which kept her out of the spotlight. A source close to the Hadid sisters said that Bella was super sweet, but fame's pressure was getting to her. Since the breakup, she's been focusing on self-care and self-love. We've all been there. The internet's been buzzing like a beehive over Ricky Martin and his husband's split. Fans are pouring their hearts out on Twitter, expressing their deep disappointment as this heartthrob duo call it quits. It all came to light on July 6th when the renowned singer and his hubby shared a joint statement on Instagram announcing their divorce after 6 years of marriage. They talked about their decision being made with love and respect, especially for their children. "For some time, we have considered transforming our relationship," they wrote, "and it is after careful consideration that we have decided to end our marriage with love, respect, and dignity for our children, preserving and honoring what we have experienced as a couple all these wonderful years." Ricky and his husband, Juan Yosef, first connected on Instagram in 2015 and met in person 6 months later in London. They got engaged in 2016 and said their vows 2 years later, bringing 2 beautiful children into the world. Ricky also has twins born via surrogate. This one has to be the juiciest story of them all. So it began when the world's favorite pop star, Ariana Grande, decided to share her life on Instagram. She dropped some pics right after her Positions album came out. We got a sneak peek into her world with photos of the moon, her twinkling Christmas decorations, her cute dog Toulouse, and a funny video of her grandma. There was also a smoochy photo of Ariana and her real estate man, Dalton Gomez. Then, suddenly, Ariana hit us with some fantastic news. On December 20th, she showed off her stunning engagement ring and said forever and then some about her new fiancé. They tied the knot, but things took a twist. Rumors started flying that Ariana and Dalton might be heading toward divorce, with no sight of them together. And the rumors were correct. On July 17th, people reported that Ariana and Dalton had split after 2 years of marriage. They've been quietly trying to patch up their friendship since early 2023, but unfortunately, nothing was working. Finally, Ariana filed for divorce on September 18, 2023. The separation date was listed as February 20, 2023. All in all, heartbreaks are real and painful, just like the ones in our own lives. It's crucial to spread positivity and respect their privacy, as they too are humans with their own journey. We hope that they can all find love once again. Let us know what you think in the comments. And remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching.